Somaderm Gel, a cutting-edge scientific breakthrough utilizing the power of HGH. When taking hormones orally, pills and sprays lose a majority of their potency in the mouth and gut, rendering those products ineffective. And injectable forms of HGH are not only invasive and expensive, but they have the potential to cause serious side effects. Luckily, Somaderm Gel is a low-dose, transdermal form which has been formulated to slowly elevate HGH levels in the body. Somaderm Gel, the ageless standard.
Okay, let me fix this fucking thing. Alright, listen guys. I'm back in the other studio, so to speak. The one I do talk his smack in. I got my boy Paul DeMeo here, okay? We always got to show him respect because he was my friend. I love that guy. I was actually going to see him probably the day he died because he was supposed to be coming down to see my friend. And, well, we know the rest that's happened. You know, he OD'd and that was it. So, but anyway, I would have saw him that day if he didn't fucking die. So that's my boy Paul DeMeo. Alright, the reason why we're in this studio here is because we're fixing a whole nother spot for me to do the old school training in. And if you hear noise in the background, again, it's been a lot of renovations going on in the house here. My niece is moving in and so that's the name of that, alright? I have to do what I gotta do. Alright, right there. Titan Medical. You know the deal with Titan Medical. I just talked to John. Dude, let me tell you something. His wife, Charisse, is so good looking. All you need to do is just freaking go watch some of her videos. Your test level will go through the ceiling. And if your test level needs a little boost, a little something else to help it, well, this is our other... Sorry. I was just eating... what the hell was I eating? I make this little fucking thing that I eat for dessert. Long story. It's peanut butter mixed with fucking protein powder bottle. A whole bunch of different things. I'll have to show it to you one day. But alright. We got legal... Alright. So follow me on here. LegalHGHhere.com, okay? LegalHGHhere.com. That's our other sponsor, and they make the Somaderm. This is their product right here, okay? You see it? Somaderm. Now, this is supposed to be a GH cream and all that. It's got other stuff in it. It's got something in it that helps you to sleep and relax. And I think it's working because the sleep and the relax stuff is working. Now, listen, the whole thing with GH and in a cream and all that stuff, I'm out, on the jury's out on that because it takes a lot to make me feel fucking anything. I could take a shot of 200 milligram testosterone from the pharmacy, and it doesn't hit me, man. I need 400 milligrams, seriously, because I'm an ex-juiced up fucking juggernaut, you know what I mean? So it takes a lot for my body to feel that. Now, stimulants is a different story. Now, I think there's a stimulant here that makes you sleep. It's because it's very relaxing. When you take this gel, it definitely makes me relax. Now, I'm not getting jacked or fucking growth hormone effects, but I can tell you this, definitely sleeping with this. And and I talked to Joe Pietaro, so he says, this shit's been knocking him out, and he's, mellowing him out and knocking him out, and maybe that's a good thing. I don't know if anything can mellow out Joe, but, this guy shouldn't talk. But so, I'm a little, the whole hormone cream stuff, I'm a little out to lunch on, because, bro, again, with me, I'd have to rub this whole bottle on every day, all day. Where is it? I'd have to rub the whole bottle on every day, all day. Just to fucking, I don't know. You know what I mean? So, nothing works on me like that shit. But the sleep part is definitely, I'm definitely sleeping better. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't have any old magazines here today. I do have them. But there's, guys, if you saw what, excuse me, I don't know why my voice is so shot. If you saw what's going on outside here, you fucking gag. So I can't get to all the magazines. They're here, they're in boxes. So I figure I show you some stupid little VHS tapes. My goal for ourselves. And you may say, well, who watches VHS? A lot of guys convert these from VHS to DVD. So she sold a shitload right here. This is a good one, though. This is Chemical Warfare. Now, this shit, bro, Chemical Warfare, I always forget the name of the fucking guys that did this goddamn tape. Son of a bitch. Is it Kerry Keys? And this is all about, like, it says making men into making mortals into monsters. Making mortals into monsters. The ultimate step-by-step. It's all juice shit. You know what I mean? It's pretty good. I haven't watched it in fucking a long time, like 20 years. Same thing, I got this. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember this shit. Lee Haney gave me this mass tape. You know what I mean? Lee Haney mass tape, Lee Haney. These are all VHS tapes. Of course, who doesn't have Pumping Iron, right? You know, Pumping Iron, VHS. These are all in incredible shape. Half of them I didn't even watch. This one's actually a pretty cool one. This one, but it comes in a white box like this. This is it's a Wayne Gallish movie. GMV Productions. It's Wayne Gallish. This is 1980, Mr. Olympia. There's none to show. This is a fucking white. Bro, I'm showing you these. Give me a fucking break here, okay? I don't have the magazines, so I'm trying to show you some stuff. Lila Brada. Right. Oh! Shit. Lila Brada gave me his mass tape. And Lila Brada's mass, baby. These are all tapes. Guys like to convert some of these onto whatever. Some people... Sorry. Some people collect this stuff. I used to, not no more. And this remember this came with your protein powder? Remember this? You used to buy the fucking Weider protein powder. Remember all that? Remember this? Look, remember this? The Weider Mega Mass. Anyway, so that's the Weider Mega Mass. I'm fucking dropping shit all over the place. I'm throwing these fucking things all in the corner here. Yeah, there you go. So if you buy them, they're not damaged. Alright, so... Anyway, so once again, Titan Medical, and the other thing that, again, I ain't making no claims right now that this is HGH, okay? I'm not sitting there telling you that I'm HGH, but it make you sleepy. Sleepy's good for me. I can't make any hormonal claims on it. It would be right. I'd be bullshitting you. You know what I mean? They sponsor us. Supposedly it's a good cream, but it's making me sleepy. And it's supposed to make you sleep. It's got some stuff in it, that makes you mellow and shit. But, nothing's going to make me, I don't care, even if it's the greatest creams that ever worked. For me, I'm fucking shot. Salute! I'm shot, bro. I've taken the fucking cream from the pharmacy, the testosterone cream. A doctor gave it to me. I was like, he did it to me. He's like, bro, this shit's really good shit. And I used it at pharmacy. From CVS Pharmacy. And then I fucking tested me. He's like, holy shit, it's not working on you. It works on others. I said, well, it's because I'm a fucking, I took so many steroids. My body's like, what's this? And I did the babanya when you shoot that shit. Anyway. Alright, enough of this. Alright, if you don't like the questions, you guys know the fucking drill. Terminal Island. I said Terminal Island. What is that a movie? Terminal iron. Terminal iron. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm a little off right now. Maybe it's because this shit making me sleepy. Oh, sorry. I should have maybe it's because that shit it makes me silly, too. If only fucking... I don't feel shit. You have no idea. Wish the hormone shit would hit me. I need hormones bad, bro. Anyway. Is bodybuilding good for... so, Terminal Iron wants to know, is bodybuilding good for sports? My son is going to USC for baseball. He has been working out through high school, and he is getting pretty jacked. Will it hurt his play? That's the fucking question. Alright, so the kid's working out. He's been working out from high school, and he wants to know, will it help for sports? Will bodybuilding help for sports? You're asking me a loaded question here, because bodybuilding is very good for anything, okay? But it's a little bit of bodybuilding. You start getting big and massive, it's bad. It's very bad. It's actually one of the worst things you can do for sports. When I was young, and even when I first started bodybuilding, I could do anything, bro. I used to be able to those guys that do free running? Well, I was a runner, bro. I could run for speed or long distance, either one. And if you don't believe me, ask guys that went to high school with me. There's a few people out there that know me for a long time. Dude, I used to climb up walls. I can climb up the side of a house. I can grab onto your window, climb, and get up on a roof. I used to be able to do anything. You have no idea. I used to walk. I used to do this duck walk thing. I put my hands between my legs. My legs were up like this, like an L. Okay? And I'd be able to walk on my hands like this. And I used to be able to flip or walk on my hands. I used to be able to do anything. It was very athletic. In baseball, bro, I could bat lefty or righty. I could throw guys out from center field. I threw over the backstop a few times from center field. Couldn't do that now. I couldn't even hit I couldn't throw from pitcher's mound to catcher. Whatever. I can. I throw baseball sometimes with my son. But I can't you have no idea, bro. Bodybuilding ruined that. Even with my swinging, it ruined it. So, a little bit of working out and bodybuilding to an extent, making muscles a little bit bigger and a little bit stronger is a good fucking thing if you're going to play sports. But if you start getting jacked, that's no good. No good, okay? And that's why Maurice Pujanowski, I've said this before in other videos, that's why when he was fighting, he's fighting MMA, he was getting his ass kicked, a few times by guys who had no build at all. I mean, he won the first couple of fights because guys were afraid of him. MMA guys were afraid of him. But then he fucking lost, and he even said, I have to lose like 75 pounds of muscle. I'm just too big. You get gassed. You get gassed easy, okay, when you got a lot of muscle. I mean, even Dave Palumbo, when he was huge, we would talk one time, him and I, and the breathing and the snoring. I used to sit there, my girlfriend would look at me and be like, what the fuck, what is that? What is that? I'd be sitting there watching a movie theater, and I'd be like, what? And you're watching a movie and shit, and she's like, dude, you're breathing like like a fat man, you know what I mean? And in essence, it's because the more body size you have, especially muscle, not fat. I've said this before. People think I'm fucking nuts when I say this. But if a fucking 300-pound fat man, if I cloned you, and one of you was 300 pounds of muscle, and your clone was 300 pounds of fat, the 300-pound fat guy would probably live longer than the 300-pound muscle guy. And it's simply because, yes, fat gets around your organs, yes, fat can get in your arteries and everything, but humans can deal with some of that. But to carry around 300 pounds of muscle puts such a strain on your heart because muscle calls a lot more blood flow than fat. Okay, so when an athlete's a big fucking guy, he's going to get gassed easier. Alright? These are facts, bro. This isn't like, and as some of you guys are like, no, I don't want to hear that. I'm like, I want to be a big jack juiced up bodybuilder. I want to be like Big Ramy. Well, let me tell you something. of Big Ramy and those guys that you see. And dude, where all these fucking guys are coming out of Kuwait, or, well, coming out of the fucking Arab nations over there, Middle East, and they're all fucking like, like they all look like Big Ramy. You don't think that there's something a little fucked up with that? Like, that there's something up with that? You ever see that picture of Dorian Yates, the infamous picture where he's standing there and he's all fucking super jacked? You know what I mean? He's like really super jacked. They all look like that now. The one who was on cover of Flex, they all look like that. But anyway, so the point I'm trying to make is that if you're going to go for sports, it's best for you to train your muscles to be stronger, more agile, train and stretch the fuck out in cardio. And if you're going to do a lot, do a good strong leg workouts, because I believe legs are your foundation. Even when you're a baseball player, right? The torque comes from your hips and your legs and all that shit. It's not your arms. You could have giant arms. That don't mean you're going to hit the ball out of the park. More than likely, you're not going to be able to swing right. I'm telling you. So, my advice to any kid or is going to fucking play sports or any of that stuff, run. My friend's son asked me this. My friend asked me this about it for his son. He said, Greg, what should my son do? And his son was at college, and he was a great baseball player. Great. And he said, what kind of training should he do? And you know what I told him to do? Go meet with the guys on the track team and work out with them. That's the best thing you could do. They're the most athletic guys in school. Okay, work with the track team. Run sprints, run distance, train the way they train. Because endurance, that's what's really going to work for sports. And if you want to bodybuild a little bit, you can bodybuild a little bit to strengthen the muscles, okay, and make yourself a little bit more of a machine. But you start putting on mass, you're going to become less athletic. Less athletic. It's a fact. It's a fact. Too much muscle. I know you guys believe that, like these creatures, I'm going to pat your neck and shit down the hole. Okay. Who's the baddest fucking dude on the planet? John Bones Jones? You see what he looks like? Has he got a build? Stipe, whatever you say his name. All those guys. Daniel Cormier. Should I keep going? Huh? Should I keep, you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. All those guys. Conor McGregor. My boys, the Diaz brothers. I mean, what's his name there from fucking Kosovo? What the hell? What is that Kosovo? Not Negamanov or whatever his name is. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Look at those guys. They're not built. They're not even, a lot of them, they're not jacked. They'll kill a jack guy in a ring. They'll absolutely kill him. John Bones Jones will take you apart in 2 seconds. Your biggest dude, he's like fucking creatures. Like, even these big fucking, I'm sorry guys, I know it's going to kill you. But even the guys like the Mountain, I'll rip out your neck and shit down the hole. You know what I mean? And you know what John Bones Jones would do to him? He'd be tapping so fast he wouldn't even fucking, and if you saw John Bones Jones on the street, dude, you see Nate Diaz on the street with his concave chest and shit, you know what he would do to you? Huh? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro, come on. Kyrgyzstan, what the hell's his name there? Negamanov, or whatever the fuck, with the fucking hat and shit like that. You know what I mean? The one who destroyed, I don't know why. I know him fucking, I've seen him in person. I can't even say his name. I forgot. I'm bad, bro. I don't know. I need this fucking, maybe this shit's making me too fucking mellow. I don't know. It's clogging up my brain. What the fuck? What's his name, man? You guys know what I'm talking about. There, the fucking one who used to wrestle a bear when he was a kid, and he fucking smacked around fucking McGregor like he was a bitch. Oh, what the fuck's his name? Anyway, him. Never mind off. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm so off today, guys. Give me a break. Anyway, him. Christ, the Kimford's fucking bothering me. Anyway, look at him. He's got no build. What's one of you guys? Name a bodybuilder kid. Cause you think Big Ramy? He would spank Big Ramy in the ass. Treat him like a sissy. Big Derek Lunsford, big guy like that. He'd be in there going like this. He'd smack him like a girl. You're not even close. And you guys know that. None of these MMA guys are jacked. Yoel Romano's Romero. I said Romano, like John Romano. Hey, Charlie, fucking this shit. I gotta stop taking it. I'm getting silly now. Holy fuck. Alright. Anyway, tell your fucking kid not to get super jacked. Fucking have him work out with the track team. Get more agile, run, and shit like that. Don't you can bodybuild, but don't get big body. Don't put on mass. Alright. Next question.
How you doing? My name's John Sikoris, and this is Sharif Sikoris, and we're the owners of Titan Medical Center.
Okay, listen to me. It's fucking Khabib Negamanov or whatever his name is. I cheated. I had to go run to the computer and fucking look. Alright. I'm drinking this is a Bang. You know the Bang? This is cotton candy Bang. The reason why you might be like, that's not the Bang, it's not fucking, it's clear. But I am drinking that fucking, I chew a little bit of, where is it? I chew a little bit, what the fuck? Now I'm fucked up. Bro, this shit's got me silly. This shit's got me fucking, I don't know. Because the mellows, yeah, there's some sort of fucking something in there. I don't know about no GA shit, but I know that it's fucking, makes you tired, a little cranky. And not cranky, tired. I'm drinking a Bang with, oh, for Christ's sake, this shit, I just ripped it and put it in here. What the fuck? I'm getting Alzheimer's. This shit's giving me Alzheimer's. Wait, what is it? The rich pianist thing there, they gave it to me. What the fuck is it? Full as fuck. Holy Christ. Full as fuck. A little bit, not a lot, with Bang. Holy shit. Good board. I don't know, I'm really silly today. I don't know why. Khabib, hey, you know who else too? You know who else would kick your fucking ass? If you saw him on the street, you'd think, oh, dude, fucking get the fuck out of here. Pull you by your hair and shit. Like Jorge Masvidal, right? You see that fucking guy, Street Jesus? Bro, he's a bad motherfucker. And I don't care. You put him in a ring with, you could put him in a ring with fucking, with Big Ramy and whoever. I don't care. The biggest fucking bodybuilder. Two big bodybuilders. You know what he would do to them? They'd cry. Oh, let me again, please. And meanwhile, he looks like nothing. He looks like nothing. They're big muscle, bro. I'm telling you. Anyway. Alright. I gotta be serious here. What the fuck are we asking here? Alright. Let me give you a question right now. What's the best LH67. Luteinizing hormone 67. Oh no, LH, legal HGH. Here. No, it's this guy is LH67. What's the best drink to drink during a workout? Is Gatorade really good? It actually is really good, Gatorade. If you're looking to replace your electrolytes, and if you got to worry about, if you're not worried about the sugar content, okay, you could also get the sugar-free Gatorade, but I don't know about the electrolytes that are in there. I'm sure it still has the same electrolytes. But if you're worried about the sugar content, obviously, you're trying to diet, it's not really, you don't want that, okay? But the biggest problem with people when they're working out is, obviously sweating and losing all your minerals and all that stuff. And that's why Gatorade's great for sports. They really do drink Gatorade when guys play professional sports, football players and everything else, okay? I know that for a fact. I've been around that. And that's what it was designed for, okay? The Florida Gators, they're the ones who started that shit. That's what it's called, Gatorade. Okay? Now, what was I going to say? Personally, I drink water. Or, you know, I will mix a little fucking, I was going to say babanya. I'll mix a little bit of this. You know, I'll take a little bit of Bang, mix a little pre-workout in it, take a fucking, you know, whatever I got laying around. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing great, you know. But that's only, I take that before. Really, during a workout, it's water. Water is the best. There's nothing better than water. Now, you can make your own pre-workout drug during the workout drink. And do you know what I would tell you to do? Very simple. Put a pinch of pink Himalayan salt in your water. Okay? I would put a pinch of new salt in your water. It's going to taste like shit. Okay? I know some guys ain't gonna like this, but you could also put like some sort of Crystal Light or something that has like, you know, has a flavor. You can go to Walmart and get them. They have flavored drinks that have there's 0 calories. Okay, they're flavored with like Splenda or whatever. Like, don't give me all that shit about how bad that is for you. It's not worse than sugar. I can tell you that. I'm a diabetic, and I take, you know, my blood sugar, and when I take one of those drinks that have, you know, diet something, it does not spike my fucking insulin. Sorry. Okay, so all the bullshit to hear about that, my insulin does not get spiked. My sugar does not go up. Alright? But if I drink one of those sugary drinks, it will go through the ceiling. And I'm a fucking diabetic. A real diabetic. I'm on medicine. I'm on metformin, but my father was, you know, shooting the insulin and stuff. I'm probably going to have to go that route one day if I don't, take care of it, but I do take care of it. So, what I'm trying to tell you, the best thing to drink during a workout is water. All right, I feel, and I would put a pinch of salt where you can't even taste it, but it's in there, and a pinch of new salt, which is potassium citrate. Okay, those are the 2 best. Put them in there. If you need a little flavor, you can throw a little something. Maybe squeeze a lemon in there. How about that? Squeeze a little lemon. That's even better than putting some sort of flavoring in there, because the lemon's got the acid in there, and it's good for you. It's good for your gut. Okay, hey, you could even throw a teaspoon of fucking apple cider vinegar, but it's not going to taste so great. But look, if you're looking to get best results, that's what I would do. So I mean, that's exactly what I would do. I would drink that. That's what I do now. I mean, I'll sometimes throw a pinch of salt, especially if I feel a little flat. I'll throw a little bit more. I'll throw 2 pinches of salt in there. You know what I mean? If I feel it, but not regular salt, bro. I like the pink Himalayan. It's rich in minerals. It's a good salt. You can use sea salt. Okay, I know guys that do that, and I got the new salt, which is potassium citrate. And I do drink apple cider vinegar anyway. I used to drive Joe Pietaro crazy with the we'd be sitting there because then you stink like vinegar. You know what I mean? I would sit there, boop, boop, boop. Anyway, so that's what I do. Okay, that's a good drink right there during the week. But if you drink regular sugar drinks, it's not good. Gatorade's okay if you're not worried about the sugar. It's definitely, look, if, you give a baby Gatorade when they get sick to their stomach, that's what Pedialyte is, basically. It's almost like a Gatorade, they're close. They're very close, It's because you need to replace the minerals. You don't want to fucking, kill yourself by dehydration or fucking up your kidneys or fucking up your whole gut, your whole everything. It just fucks you up bad, all right? So water first. If you really want a little sodium, a little bit of new salt, teaspoon of either apple cider vinegar or squeeze a lemon in there. All right? Gabish, all these other drinks. To drink a caffeine drink during the workout I don't drink that, okay? And an amino acid drink, some guys like the amino acid drink. I mean, you could, if you train a long time. For me, it's all about rehydration. The amino acid drink's not going to rehydrate you, although some of them have stuff in it that rehydrate you. And, today they make these fucking drinks, guys, that's incredible, you know what I mean? They make these drinks that are really, really good, okay? They have the amino acids in it, they have the minerals in it, you can drink it during the workout. If you want to drink that, go ahead, drink it, okay? But this guy here asked me, that's what the guy out there in fucking Kuwait gym, fast carbs are water, meaning, he didn't believe in the amino acid drinks. I don't think that they're necessary. But if you want to do it, do it. Just, it's the whole sugar thing is the whole thing I think you got to worry about. Especially if you're dieting, Or if you're like me, you're a diabetic. If you're dieting, your body's going to burn the sugar that you're not going to burn your fat stores. And it's going to knock you out of ketosis. Alright? Holy fuck. Alright. I'm a little off. Give me a break. Alright. Ryan H23. Ryan H23. What's your opinion about teen boys taking anabolic steroids? Holy God. Bro, I've made videos on this. We've talked about this. A teen boy. Bro, your fucking hormones just screaming. They're fucking screaming. Your testosterone's going like this through the ceiling. When I was a teen boy, I couldn't wait for my parents to leave the house, you know? You know what I mean? Give me a break, bro. You know, you lock yourself in the bathroom and do what you gotta do. You shake hands with the general, release the hostages, you know. Shake hands with the general, release, shpakim, you know, the old shpakim, you release the hostages, and you leave the bathroom. When you're a teen boy, bro, you're like a dog in heat. Your testosterone's fucking screaming in your ear. You don't need to take testosterone. You start taking testosterone, you're gonna shut your testosterone down. And it's never going to come back the way it was meant to be, okay? So guys that start taking a lot of testosterone when they're teenagers or steroids, they get fucked up later on. So all these guys you see that are in high school, they're jacked, you know, yeah, dude is 18 years old, he's fucking jacked, you know. Don't worry about it. Trust me, you're going to get the last laugh. Because when he's older, he's either going to have to stay on HRT for the rest of his life, okay, or he's going to be totally fucked. Totally fucked. Now I've been on HRT recently it's been less than a year, but what I'm saying to you is I'll go off for 5-6 years and I can still get a hard on and I can still, you know, I feel better when I'm on, but I'm still fine, you know what I'm saying? Because I started later in life. But that's when you get the bitch tits, the fucking all kinds of shit, the zits, the fucking balls shrinkage, really, really bad. It's just not good. Teenage boys don't need steroids. You've had hair on your dick only a couple years. The last thing you need is testosterone. No teenage boy needs testosterone. And if he wants to do it just to be a bodybuilder, you're not going to be Mr. Olympia more than likely, okay? And it's very hard to make a living at it. It's these guys who do YouTube videos for a living, you know, all these fucking bodybuilders and everything. You think they're going to be doing this for another 20 years from now? You don't think there's going to be new guys coming in and now they're doing videos and now they're popular and new guys coming in and now they're doing videos and they're popular? This isn't what you do for a living, okay? This isn't what you're going to do for a living. Okay, being a bodybuilder is just, these bodybuilders make money not because they win prizes, because of winning shows. They make money. There's a few that make money winning prizes, but you're talking about, you know, the elite of the elite of the elite of the elite, and even them, they all rely on their sponsorships, bro. Because by the time you take the babanya and eat fucking, you know how much money it costs to eat good, you know. You gotta eat meat, you gotta eat a lot of, you know, it's expensive. It's not like you're eating fucking spaghetti and gravy and shit. It's fucking, I call it gravy, but you guys call it pasta sauce, spaghetti sauce, okay? I'm a guinea from New York. New York, we call it gravy. But listen, you get a fucking, in Walmart, you get a fucking bottle of gravy for like spaghetti sauce for 88 cents. You get a box of pasta for 88 cents. For less than $2, you could have a dinner. But we can't eat like that. We're bodybuilders, bro. That'll make you fat and disgusting. Okay? So to follow a bodybuilding diet, you gotta go get the meats and the this and the that. And by the time you're done, the fish. And by the time you're done, it's a lot of money. Okay? So if you think that this is going to be your life, you better go and find a job and make a lot of money to support your bodybuilding, Mr. Teenager, and support your steroid because it's going to cost a lot of money. So by the time Mr. Olympia pays for his coaching, his babanya, and he does a lot of babanya, trust me, all different kinds of babanya for every function of the body almost, and he eats the good food and shit, it could cost him like, you know, almost 50 grand for fucking, you know, to go for a show. So you better get some sponsorships too. That's why they all get sponsorships. There you go. So, no teenage bodybuilder should be doing steroids, okay? No way. No way in hell. All right? I don't even think 20, 21-year-olds. Now, I know some of you guys are watching this and you're freaking out. I'm not stopping you from doing what you want to do. but you better be able to fucking pay your bills, and you better be ready for what's coming down the road. Okay, it's a fact. It's not if, it's when. I'm just telling you, okay? No teenage boy needs testosterone. A teenage boy's testosterone is screaming. Screaming. All right. So, we've discussed this before. All right, I remember Boston Lloyd has a 15-year-old kid who was taking steroids and stuff, and it was, he was idolizing Boston, was talking to him, and the fucking kid, dude, listen, let me tell you something. I made a video and it caused a lot of problems about that shit. Then I look like a fucking, you're an old bitter man. Oh, you're hurting me. Stop doing that. Anyway, what are you going to do? All right, enough of that shit. Next question. All right, this question comes from one of my boys, Dan the Iceman, okay? Dan Iceman. He wants to know, Greg, what do you think of doing full body workouts compared to split training? You see a lot of pros or cons for each. What's your personal feeling on this? Okay, Dan, my brother, how you doing, bro? All right. Excuse me, there are a few guys that I know that do full body workouts and are pretty jacked. But they're rare. And none of them are pro bodybuilders. There's no pro out there that can do a full body in one day that I know of. Now, maybe one of you guys will be on the internet. No, there's a guy who competes from Finland or some shit. Give me a break, okay? For the most part, none of the old guys I knew and none of the guys that I know of today, do a full body workout. Now, you're not a pro bodybuilder, but and maybe you can get pretty jacked doing it like that. And Dan, I know that you're in school for in the medical field and everything like that. I'm not gonna say exactly what, but you and I both know. And for your purposes, for your needs, yes, a full body workout is fine, and yes, you can get pretty jacked doing that. Okay? If your body responds to that kind of training. Me, I would have to do full body. It would take me 8 hours or more in one day. I couldn't do it because I'm a high volume guy, bro. A lot of work. I'm going to go do fucking biceps after. It's going to take me an hour at least. Alright? I'm going to do at least 60 sets, maybe more. That's me. Don't do what I do. I'm just telling you that to do the full body in one day requires really more of the heavier duty type training. Lower sets to failure, heavier weights. Guys who have white fiber muscle, explosive muscle, seem to respond better to that than red fiber, muscle guys who are more into, volume training, okay? So if you're one of those guys, Dan, that respond better to, heavier weights, lower sets, more of the heavier duty, if you have a lot of white fiber muscle and you can get away with that, and for your needs, I know you're going to back and forth to school and stuff like that, and you're building a career, and you can't really split it up too much. It's easier for you to get the full body done. You might have to do it one day, a couple of days a week. That's okay. Okay? If you're asking me for competition training, for bodybuilding purposes, do any pro bodybuilders do that? No. The pros and cons are, the pro of training like that, the positive side is that you get the full body done. You get it all done in one day. You could probably train 2-3 times a week. That's it. To get your muscles. Now, obviously, cardiovascular-wise and body fat-wise, it's a totally different story. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're looking to do, if I had to do it like that, I would have to do it 3 days a week. The old school Schwarzenegger type training, each body part gets it 3 times a week. So I would do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But if you can't do it like that, you only have 2 days, you want to get your full body done, and you might only have 2 or 3 days. I understand, because you're going to school, but it's good. And on my days where I'm not going to the gym, maybe I would run or something. Because I can't do nothing. That's the way I am. Okay, that's the way and for body fat purposes. Okay, if you're only training twice a week or 3 times a week, you're not really burning it. I train 6 days a week. So, the point I'm trying to make is, for you, Dan, it works. For you guys out there that are watching this, if you're trying to bodybuild and gain muscle and build the ultimate physique, unless you're one of those guys that are really, you're a responder that you respond to low sets, more of the heavy duty type training, you can get away with that. But if you need volume, I don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening. You're not going to build muscle like that. Sorry, this is the way it is. I don't know of any pro bodybuilder that trains like that. That can train maybe 2-3 times a week. That's it. Full body in one shot. You know what I mean? We're talking calves, thighs, hamstrings, the whole bit. Your core, your fucking, your lats, your traps, your deltoids, your biceps, your triceps, your forearms. If you're going to be a competitive bodybuilder, have to train the whole body like that, the whole body, every body part. In one day, maybe only 2-3 days a week, I don't see that happening. But if you do the heavy weight, I do have a friend who has a lot of white fiber and he's a monster. He used to bench press shitloads. And he only did 3 or 4 sets per body part. He got away with that. And he got built. But he could never go on a bodybuilding show. He had a lot of jacked muscle, but he was, a little bit pudgy too. Alright. There you go. Alright, so that's it for this week. I feel like it was a little off today. I'm going off in each question. I'm going off into like some fucking sort of weird rant and stuff. Do I blame this shit? I don't know. It's supposed to be growth hormone stuff with with other herbs and good stuff in there that's supposed to help you. Growth hormones. I don't feel any jacked, but fucking, I don't know. I'm silly today and I'm sleepy. I'm tired. So I'm fucking. And that's supposed to make you tired. But Joe Pietaro said, Greg, I'm taking this shit and I'm fine. And I said, holy crap, so he made me take it twice a day. So it's, right here, a little bang. A little bang mixed with, help me out, the rich piano thing there, full as fuck. Hope I'm not getting Alzheimer's from this shit. From this. Little. So, what did we learn? We learned that Greg's a little off today. A little fucked up. That shit's making me tired and a little wacky. What did we learn? We learned that, what the fuck did we learn? So, if you're gonna train for sports, we learned don't get too big, too jacked. It's not gonna help. On the contrary, it's gonna go the opposite way. It's gonna make you, I think it'll fuck your sports abilities up. Definitely run. If you're going to train for sports, I suggest if it's a college athlete, you go meet with the track team, work out with them. Watch how good you get at sports. Getting jacked is not going to work in sports, even in football. I mean, if you're football lineman, it don't matter because then you don't move. You get 5 seconds for each play, and you're still out of breath, you fat fuck. The other thing we learned, teenage boys taking steroids, no go. Bro, you've had hair on your dick a couple of years. Okay, the last thing you need is testosterone. Don't give me any of that bullshit. And is drinking Gatorade good? It's not bad. Because the electrolytes in there, the sugar in there I don't think is good for you. Okay, first of all, because you're not going to burn. You want to burn your body fat, and if you want to stay in ketosis too, that's going to knock you out of ketosis. I recommend if you want to make your own little sport, I recommend drinking plain water. If you want to make your own little sports drink, drop a little bit of Himalayan salt in your water, drop a little bit of new salt, which is potassium citrate, okay, maybe a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, and even a squeeze of lemon. There you go, okay, that's all good for you. Other than that, just drink water. What the hell else will we learn? What else did we fucking learn? Danny Iceman, okay, and we learned if you want to train each body part, in one day, you want to do full body workout, you could do that, but it's not going to get you jacked, and nope, for bodybuilding purposes, it's not great. But if you're looking to just stay in shape and be built, and you have no time, and you're going to college, or you're going to school, or working, or whatever, and that's all your schedule permits you, it can be done. It can be done. All right? Especially if you got a lot of white fiber. You'll respond much better than a guy who's a fucking red fiber guy. You're going to have to go in there, put your earphones on, not talk to anybody. There you go. That's what we learned this week, right? So, listen, guys, don't mind me. Sometimes I'm off. I feel like I'm off, all right? Those aren't the greatest questions. They're not bad, but, hey, listen. You got to do what you got to do, okay? I'm going to do what I got to do, because I got to go to the gym in a little bit, and then I'm going to my high school reunion tonight. Or I've been out of high school over 40 years, so 40-year reunion. Yeah, I know, I'm fucking old, okay? I'm going to be 60, so. All right, guys, listen. Remember my spin. Be good to your girl. Be good to your significant other. Be good to your kids. Pay your child support. Okay? Don't be no fucking deadbeat dad. Again, doesn't matter what she does with the money. Doesn't matter. What matters is that you gave it to her. And one day, if she throws that money in a fireplace, it doesn't matter. She burns it. She wipes her ass with it. It doesn't matter. Because one day, your kids are going to say to her, my father paid you for me. And I never saw any, we reap no benefits from that money. I live like a momo. Because you use that money for your personal. It's supposed to be for me. That's why I gave it. That's why it's called child support. My father's the hero. You're the fucking momo. That's what's going to happen. Now, one more thing. You guys talk good about yourselves. I want you to have a conversation with yourself, okay? It's good to recognize your flaws. It's good to be honest with yourself and say, I need to start working on this. But don't call yourself a loser. Don't talk shit about yourself. Don't think bad thoughts. Don't say, nobody will ever love me. I'm just a piece of shit, It's not true. It's not true. If you're doing stupid shit, change. Stop doing it. Don't say, no, it's easier than it. It's not, bro. It's not. It's about just stop. When you want it, you stop. The 5-second rule, bro. It really works. Stop. Just say, that's it. No more. Done. And mean it. Okay? But be good to yourself. Be excellent to you. Treat yourself good. And then find peace within yourself. Because when you have peace within yourself and you find a little happiness inside you, okay, it makes you treat other people better. And other people see that in you. Did you ever notice you could tell when somebody's in a bad mood today? You're like, oh, dude, what's the matter with you? You seem like in a bad mood. And you can tell when somebody's always in a good mood. They're always happy. Okay, those are the people you want to be around. You don't want to be around people in a bad mood. Okay, so all that turmoil that's inside you radiates from the inside out. If you start loving yourself and believing in yourself and be good to yourself, okay, don't be cocky. Nobody likes a cocky asshole. There's a big difference. But if you talk shit about yourself and think of yourself as a loser, eventually you're going to believe that. We don't want that. All right? Gabish? So in essence, what I'm trying to tell you is stop fucking around. I'll see you in the next video.
We are aging, and it's inevitable. Around the age of 30, our bodies begin slowing down. This means people typically start experiencing weight gain, low energy, and decreased stamina, to name a few. Human growth hormone, or HGH, is a highly studied, well-documented hormone, and as a person ages, the amount of HGH that their body produces declines. So what can be done? Somaderm Gel, a cutting-edge scientific breakthrough utilizing the power of HGH. When taking hormones orally, pills and sprays lose a majority of their potency in the mouth and gut, rendering those products ineffective. And injectable forms of HGH are not only invasive and expensive, but they have the potential to cause serious side effects. Luckily, Somaderm Gel is a low-dose, transdermal form which has been formulated to slowly elevate HGH levels in the body. Somaderm Gel, the ageless standard.